So if you're new to finance and you're always hearing everyone telling you about how important it is to retire, there's two accounts that you heard of and you have no idea about. One of them being the Roth IRA and the second one being the traditional IRA. When I was new in finance, I had no idea what these accounts meant and which one to choose. So that's why in this video, I'm gonna break it down to you as simple as possible about what these accounts are and why you need to invest in it. I'm gonna start with the most popular one, which is Roth IRA. You're probably wondering the same thing I wondered. What the hell is Roth? Well, Roth is a senator. His first name is William, last name is Roth. And of course, everyone that passes a bill or some type of legislation, they add their name to it. And in this case, it's Roth IRA. So instantly, the first thing you need to think about is if you have a checking account, it's made for checking purposes, which to this day, I don't even know why they call it checking account because we don't use checks anymore, but I digress. Saving accounts is where you do all your savings. That's the same thing for an IRA. So with Roth IRA, and the beautiful things about all these IRA accounts is you can start investing. You could purchase your own stocks. You could do whatever it is that you want to do within these funds, and it will build wealth tax-free. There is a difference between the IRA and the traditional IRA, and I will get to that. But the whole point of these accounts is to be able to enjoy investing into these accounts. Now, let me tell you about the max contributions you can make, and these numbers are as of 2024. Every year they do increase this, which is an awesome thing. But for this year, 2024, the max contribution per person is $7,000. And that is if you're under the age of 50. Now, the IRS is nice enough to know if you're falling behind by the age of 50 and beyond, you can pay up to $8,000. And they call this phrase the catch-up phrase. And here is where the Roth IRA is the best. Any money you put into your account, and if you hold it for 5 years, all that growth you get into your account, you can cash out, no penalties, no taxes. It's all yours. You can do as you like with that money. That's the reason why people love this account so much, because you have so much control with this account and you don't need to be so reliant on the traditional 401k accounts, which for those, you will have to wait until your retirement age in order to take the money out. But Roth IRA is different. As long as you have 5 years, that's it. It's all yours. Now, also in the Roth IRA account, you have way more choices, way more investments that you can choose. Unlike a traditional 401k at work, is very, very limited. And that's why a Roth IRA is excellent if you want to expand your options, whether you are risk adverse or you want to do riskier endeavors. Whatever it is that you want to do, you can do that in a Roth IRA. Now, those contributions that I stated, the $7,000 if you're under 50 and the $8,000 if you're above 50, is for each individual. With Roth IRAs and traditional IRAs, there is no joint accounts. Now, that's the great thing about it. If you're married and you try to build wealth together, which you should, you can each open up your own account and you have complete ownership of that account. So if you're married and you're below 50, $7,000 can go into one spouse's account and another $7,000 can go into another spouse's account. So together you can have $14,000 going into a Roth IRA. In 2024, there is income limits into this account. I know, it's so good to be true, and unfortunately they have to put a cap on it. And just the fact that have the limited amount of income that you can make to participate in this shows you how excellent it is to have a Roth IRA. Currently, for a single person, it's $161,000. If you make anything more over that, you can't participate. And if you're married and you're filing jointly, that is $240,000. Now, there's ways around this. Of course, if you get into this investment and learning about taxes, there's always a loophole. In this video, I'm not gonna break it down because it's a little complicated to how it's done. But even if you are above and beyond those income limits, there is something that you can do, and it's called a backdoor Roth IRA. I will not get into too much detail about it, but I will tell you it will require you opening up a traditional IRA, which is the next account I want to talk to you about. Oh yeah, before I forget, there is one key element that separates a Roth IRA and a traditional IRA, and I really need you to remember this. A Roth IRA is with the money you put inside to the account, that has already been taxed. So you are making contributions with taxed dollars. That is the reason why, when it's all said and done, all that growth within your account is tax-free. You already pay taxes on dollars you put in. They're not gonna charge you taxes twice. Guys, if you're getting any value from this video, I really would love it if you hit the like, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, and with your help, I will certainly get there. I really appreciate it. Let's get back to the video. So now let's discuss the traditional IRA. The traditional IRA is extremely similar to a Roth IRA with a few differences. First of all, as I said earlier, the Roth IRA is with money you contribute that has been taxed. With a traditional, it's not. All that growth that happens within the account, guess what? That will get taxed at the time that you do your withdrawals. Unlike the Roth IRA, you have to wait till the age of 59 and a half to start making withdrawals. I know you're probably wondering, why would anyone want to open up a traditional IRA account when you can open up a Roth IRA account? Well, the reason being is it's just another option for those people who have a large amount of income, go above and beyond what the income limit is. But now, as I said, there is an option of something called the backdoor Roth IRA. And I'm gonna explain to you as quick as possible, but I'm not gonna get into details. All you need to do is open up a traditional IRA account and at the same time, simultaneously convert that account over to a Roth IRA. That's all you will need to do. But once you do that, you need to be prepared to pay taxes up front on the amount of money you bring it over. So let's say, for example, you put $7,000 on a traditional IRA account. You convert that $7,000 because the limit in a Roth IRA is $7,000, and you bring it on over to a Roth IRA. All the taxes that you will have to pay up front that you would have paid if you opened up a Roth IRA account, you will need to pay on that $7,000. So you need to be prepared for that tax bill. Now, why would someone do that? Because as I said, all that growth will be tax-free. So that $7,000 now is going into an account that's gonna grow tax-free, and you can cash it out and keep it. If you have it in a traditional IRA, it's gonna grow, and all that growing that's happening in your account, you will need to pay at the age of 59 and a half once you start doing the withdrawals. The second reason that people like to open up a traditional IRA is because of taxes. A lot of people feel like right now they're making the most money that they are within their career. So they rather not pay taxes today and pay taxes in the future, which they feel like they could be able to control the amount of income they will be withdrawing. So the withdrawal will be a lot less than it is today. It's kind of like an arbitrage. To some people, it works, but if you ask me, I wouldn't want to deal with that. I would strictly do the Roth IRA, and that's it. But of course, if you're making so much money and you're not eligible for it and you don't want to do the backdoor Roth IRA, the traditional IRA is an option for you. I really hope I cleared this thing out for you, because it's a lot of confusion when it comes to which accounts people should open when it comes down to the retirement. It's not as difficult as it seems. Really, people make things seem more complicated when they start talking about taxes and how much you save here and there. It really doesn't matter. And whichever one you choose, that's the best option, because you are thinking about your future self. You are planning for your future. So take advantage of all these tax benefits that are there for you. And a Roth IRA, I love Roth IRAs. Hands down, if you do not make more than $161,000 a year, is the number one option for you. You could put money into that account, and within 5 years, you could decide to buy a house, and all that growth you had into your account, you get to have it, keep it, and buy that house and do it all over again. There's no limit to how many accounts you can open. Catch you guys on the next video. Peace.